Do you all know what a fable is? What a parable is? They're usually stories that illustrate, and they have life lessons that go along with them. So I'm going to tell you a story about a little fable that I know that it talks about a lion and a mouse. It goes like this. There was a lion that was in the wood. And you know that lions are really big. And there was a little mouse in the woods also. The lion was out there in the woods, sleeping, trying so hard to just get a nap. And what does the mouse do? They scurry along like they always do. So up and down the leg of the lion, the little mouse went until the lion woke up. And he was quite annoyed by the mouse. So what did he do? He picked up the mouse and proceeded to put the mouse in his mouth so he could eat it. And just as he was about to drop the mouse said, "Oh, pardon me, O king. Please, please don't eat me. I'm so sorry. Let me go, and one day I will return the favor." So the big paw of the lion dropped the mouse, probably almost killed him because it just was a big thump, and the mouse scurried away. Well, a little bit of time went along, and as the time went on, here comes the mouse again. But now he comes to save the lion, because the lion got caught in a trap. And so the kings were thinking, wow, that would be some really good meat. I mean, I've never had lion meat, have you? But they thought it would be really good meat. So they trapped the lion, tied him up, and went to go get a wagon to put the lion in. And who comes up but the mouse? And the mouse sees that the lion is trapped, and he decides to return the favor. So what does he do? He gnaws at the rope. He chews at the rope until that lion was set free. The moral of the story is little friends prove to be great friends. My story today is about my best friend, Reba. I met Reba over 20 odd years ago. We both worked at the bank together. And while we were working at the bank, something was special about Reba. Something that made me want to travel miles and miles and miles to go and meet this special person. She was enjoying that. She thought, wow, somebody's going to come meet me? I had no idea I made that type of impression, but we all know that first impressions are lasting impressions. So I traveled to go meet her. That was the start of our long friendship. Reba was a very timid person, kind of like what you would imagine a mouse would be. Never raised her voice, always so sweet and so kind, but she also let people run over her. And she would end up in tears many days because they were talking ugly to her, or they had said something mean. Well, I was always the lion. I don't let anybody mistreat me. Oh, no, I will not allow that. So I got with Reba and I said, Reba, you can't do that. You have to be strong. You have to be like the lion. She said, but I'm not ready. I said, but you have to be. You have to get ready. The friendships developed. Well, about 7 years down the line of nothing but little timid Reba, who, of course, I just adored. She was like a little precious doll. I was talking to her one day, and I was taking control, and I was taking charge. And I was like, Reba, 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 Reba. She said, stop it. No, 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 no. I was shocked. Did she just stop me? Did she scream at me? You know, on the inside, I was kind of tickled. Kind of like the lion was with that little mouse. That she would even raise her voice. But it was a great friendship. Because at that moment, I knew that my Reba was getting stronger as the days go by. We talked about relationships. We talked about friends. We talked about co-workers, everything. We talked about our God. We talked about our career. We shared everything together. But one day, it would happen that Reba wasn't going to be with me anymore. And I wasn't quite prepared for that day. Reba had become sick. Very sick. So much to where she didn't want me to come see her because she was sick. That broke my heart because I just thought, well, we shared so much. But her personality wouldn't allow that because she was the person that brought joy to everyone else. She was that jovial person that just wanted to see people happy and just wanted to see them praising the Lord and enjoy life just as it is. But I wasn't ready for that. I didn't hear from her, and my phone rang one day as I was leaving work. And I quickly grabbed the phone because I said, oh my gosh, I could see Reba coming up on the cell phone. And I said, my Reba, she's finally calling me. And it was her son. And her son said, my mom's not here anymore. The moral of the story is, don't take any of your friends for granted. Treasure them every single day because none of us know when it may be the last time or that we may get that call that says that person is no longer here. Make sure that you know that they're special And even if you're trying to push them to be someone they're not, which may be helpful in your eyesight, maybe they're exactly who they want to be. Maybe they're exactly who they were created to be. Let them be who they are. I told her son, I said, your mom was a lion. And what she left for us as that lion is she left with us courage and hope and perseverance. She became that courageous person that no matter what was going on in life, she could tackle it. And she didn't always have to tackle it like a lion. Sometimes she could tackle it like a mouse.